I wasn't going to do this, but just so I can get...
Finish. Welcome to 01 live. Finish. Finish. Live. 0. Welcome. Learn more. Switch chat options. Switch camera. Front camera selected. Switch camera. Back camera selected.
There we go. Let's get this trip out of the way, and then I can... I got to there. And do all that. I should junk some of that. Right. Where they send me the problem. Basically, we're coding that and that. And most of that. So, I'll just backspace that. And try and see if I can run. I've got to see what line there, the characters there. Top 2 lines. According to the email, everything should be all
Finish. Button. Finish. Live. 01. Welcome to live. Learn more. Switch camera. Back camera. Switch camera.
according to the email, according to the email, this basically the code for writing for the automated call center, which is run by, it's not run by ChatGPT. The other one is, the other two are, but this one isn't. So we write all the code in, and all the bots created by us, basically, except for the ones that are on they're on ChatGPT, right? So basically, this is an automated bot. I wasn't going to do a live stream tonight, but hey ho. And tomorrow, I'm getting tomorrow evening. There's a couple of laptops that are coming to me just for testing for this brand new call center. And Tony, the new lad, he's come up, and we're just redoing Nathaniel's code, really. A lot of it needs junking. I mean, but then I've sent Nathaniel what the problems are. But at the moment, I'm just fixing the solution so it can call out and stuff, and I can test I'm going to test signal out, or whatever. I'll get Nathaniel to actually test it. Whoops. But the toy VTech phone. Remember the VTech phone which got fixed? The VTech chat and go slide talk smart phone, the toy one made by VTech. That's now, that's going to be a till that's going to be a till for all my businesses, because apparently I saw someone using an older iPhone, and I'm thinking, yeah, I could do that. But we're not using Square. I can't remember what we're using. So as a card systems, but I'm also going to use it as a switch. So it'll be a slave switch, not a master. I'm worried what will happen on it if the batteries got dislodged on it. Basically, I'm worried that it'll happen again. And I've also got a security camera. No, we've got an old security camera, which we're using as a switch as well, as a POA. So, and then I've got a Lenovo laptop coming to us tomorrow, which we're also testing out as a POA. As an outline filter, which was a filter. Do you remember the old filter switches we used to have, which were just old desk phones lying there in dust? Well, this actually works out a lot better, a lot cheaper, does the job, and it literally, you can literally just leave it sleeping. That's a good thing with a laptop. You can put. I mean, a lot of computers nowadays you can put them on standby. But this laptop, it'll go on standby and it'll just sleep. But we've added this thing called the self-destruct button. When you hit that, it's the switch. It was a little joke that we made in the software, but just before I sort of get into coding and stuff, because I kind of want to answer questions quickly, but I know some people that are on my YouTube just like say, "Hey, Stephen, I need your help pretty quickly on call centers and stuff." If you're using ET extraterrestrial on a call center, delete it now. I know some of you are doing that, and I just delete it as call center software, but don't delete it as a phone, because you can set up some pretty good phones using ET, which you know. So anyway, I'm gonna get to work, and if I get any questions during it, during my work, then I'll gladly, I'll gladly answer them, because I'm only going to do this like 20-30 minutes long. Oops. Oh, by the way, thanks for sending me VS Code. I can't run VS Code on here, but thanks. So I've now had to run sent Nathaniel that. I'm running. Can't see what I'm running here. Oh crumbs! There's always something. It's a good job this isn't smell-o-vision, boys and girls. I've just done a nice smelly fart. Oops. I know it's locked, you stupid thing. Yeah, because that wouldn't have gone off if that hadn't have gone in. Anyway. Let's try and get this fixed.
Hi there. Choose an activity. Earful of parent message. Parent message.
I'm absolutely fucking tired as well. Oh, it was that one, wasn't it? Oh crap, that's one of the emails. talk this through what I've done. See. $20. Let's try inputting it. It's the only way. I'm guessing this switch has 22 MB. If not, I'm completely screwed. Run switch. It's running something. I'm not entirely sure what. Right. That's wrong. That's wrong. And that's wrong. Ah. Let's just run that. Run line. One. Let's check that. Oh yeah. Try that. It's barely running it. I've made a mistake somewhere. Let's try and see. Run. You're right. They are a joke. They really, really are. I've upped this RAM. I've upped the RAM though, just for this Switch. All I've done. PA system. I'm gonna put the variable. I'll just run. That's running something, but there's another problem there, boys and girls. What I'm gonna have to do. Give those 6 lines of code, and what I'll try doing it is running it tomorrow morning. What I can do in the meantime is send you, and just that switch is going to be closed. So what I've done is I didn't really want to be, and I've emailed Nathaniel. He's got a rough idea, but the problem is, there we go. If I just yeah, the problem is, I'm quite tired, to be honest. I've said to Nathaniel that I would. I mean, the call center's running fine. I've got everything running on another switch, but I've been editing videos and my energy just ran dry. I've been walking around town today, and I did a workout this morning. And I did a workout this morning, and I just, when you're buggered, I've done about 12 videos just to keep this channel going. The weekly vlog's already, it's nearly there, nearly finished, and technically, I don't know. My plan is for next week is to grab all my content and then get it all done for Friday at the latest. So I've got enough time on the Friday to edit it. And on a Saturday morning, not Saturday morning. Because, see, I'm doing other things. I've got a podcast that goes out on a Sunday. I've got about 3 things that go on a Sunday. Now, for this week, there'll be 3 or 4 videos going out this. Actually, no, one of them's going to go out next Sunday for a lazy one. So this channel is I don't understand. Like, I'm doing stuff for people to watch, and it's keeping on top of it all. There's the editing process. I feel like Gordon Ramsay on a bad day. I feel like throwing food at the walls. That's just in a metaphorical sense. But I feel like I don't know. There's a lot of sour things going off. But I'm still coping, you know? I mean, I got through 2018 and 2019 realizing where all my failures were. In 2020, that was like, it was just like, come on, you need to do it. You need to get through it. You need to tell people, if my weight is something that I can never, ever, ever discuss with anybody. When I'm doing good and I'm high as a kite, I'll discuss it. But then when I'm fucking low and because I've been these fucking fat clubs, and it's like, it's like, these people when they're sitting in like a rehab clinic, you read about this shit, and they're like they're going there to get better, but they don't, because everyone is better or they're at the state. And fucking Slimming World was like, I remember going, um, the first time I started Slimming World was the fucking worst. And I remembered I was not even 15 stone 4 then. I'm doing a story time video for this channel. It was meant for Beans World 77. But this channel, it's an awareness video because it's more of a note to self, but I think to help others, you've got to help yourself as well. And I've got a friend who wants to help me, and if they want to help me, I've got to do the video to tell them my story. Obviously, they'll hear it in a different way and in more of a personal way. I mean, it's going to be personal coming from both ways. But, as you know, sugar addiction is still a thing, but it's fucking, the new thing is like gorging and binging. And the way I see it is, binging is very different to gorging. Like gorging, now I didn't do purging. There's binging, gorging, and purging. And I've never done purging. I know what it is, but I've never done it. Um, Purging is where you force yourself to be ill. So it's a different level. It's a different, and I only know this because I've watched YouTube videos about people purging, and then I've spoke to people just quite recently about it. So it's not a made up thing. Well, not as I see it anyway. And it's not an see, attention seekers used to do it. This is what pisses me off. What is attention seeking? I want to do a video about that in the autism community, and there's a whole video on that for community, on a communal standpoint. But I'm fucking sick of neurotypical people not understanding autistics. I've got a friend who I won't name, and she's shocked that I get her, because I've only known her for 4 years, and yeah, I can be a twat some days, can't anybody? But I don't think she saw me as what I was. Sorry, that's a bit of a. I don't think she saw me. I don't think she understood. I think it kind of shocked her. Like, I told her I was autistic. She's autistic as well, but I think she thought I was just saying it, because you don't see it, do you? And it's only just quite recently where I've been like frustrated that people don't understand her as well. That frustrates me. And this is when, when people say, "Oh, I know how you feel." Well, I really know how this person feels. Oops. Oh, I don't like wearing these headphones. But these are my streaming headphones. And I keep saying, "Oh, I'm going to have my desk downstairs so I don't accidentally use them." But getting back to the subject about, the shit, like the three things. Like, I have gorged because that was back in the days when I couldn't have the say if there's a biscuit or something, I couldn't have it. But that was the whole gorging thing. Um, but people with eating disorders fuck themselves up. And I have fucked myself up. Not, I haven't. I know people. I've I've watched enough people's videos, thinking, I've thought to myself, why the fuck are they still alive? you know. But we get a chance. We got a guardian looking over us. I mean, yes, I've been really ill. Um, to those points. But getting back to um, I think the the issue with normal people who eat normally. See, I think I've not been diagnosed as having an eating disorder. that would add to my list of disabilities, and I wouldn't want that. But I have to, sometimes you have to accept, if you know, and I'm speaking as, you know, it's knowledge that if you want help with something, you have to accept that you've got a problem. And if you want to fix something, and eating disorders are, it's very like autism in a strange way. Very like it, because you can't fix an eating disorder. And I'm not talking about anorexia and bulimia, they're the main two. I mean, the thing is, they start really small and then they grow. And the reason I'm saying this is because when something's a problem and you're fighting a battle, like anything, and it's a hard thing to admit. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because, yes, I want support. I'm not screaming from the top of my lungs that I want support, by the way, because it's a hard thing to admit. You know, and as somebody with Asperger's syndrome, and it's like I've been put, you know, and you're put in this world, everyone is put in this world to fight a battle. Even the people at the top of the food chain, even the politicians, even people like King Charles. I mean, he must have got the shock of his life when, you know, when he had his, you know, prostate trouble. And now he's telling all the guys. And it's like, that's what we want to hear. You know, but I think King Charles, you know, I think he's going to hammer it now. I think it's not just going to be a message, it's going to be something he's going to hammer. You know, because that's the thing, that's what happens in royalty. The thing that pisses me off, though, is they'll only hammer certain things hard. Like, who was in the royal family that hammered breast cancer to death? There was one of the duchesses, I think it was the Duchess. I think she got breast cancer, and it was like, blimmin' hell, she was promoting it for like months on end. So, but even politicians have got their problems, you know. And I mean, you only need to watch programs like Downton Abbey, right, to understand like the people had the woes. But the thing that gets me, okay, Downton Abbey's been diluted a little bit, but in those times, those people looked up to like the servants. What I like about Downton Abbey is shows you how those people live. You know, when you watch programs like Upstairs and Downstairs, shows you how the people live, but it doesn't actually show you the quarters and the position within those quarters, which I thought, which I like about Downton Abbey, because when you actually go to a big house, and I've been to a couple, I've been to the Longleat one, and I've been to Croxteth Hall, and I've been to another one, right? You go to these big houses, and yes, you see how they live, but you don't understand how they live. And when you go back in time, and the servants were just treated like shit on a shoe. Even the butlers, people thought, oh, the butlers, they do this stuff. But actually, the butlers were treated like shit on a shoe. And the lords and the ladies, when they got stressed out in the house, they had to shove it underneath the carpet, because what they say went, unless you were honoured by the lord and the lady of the house. So what I'm saying here is everyone's got their battle to face. Everybody on this planet, it's just some have more things to fight. They have more demons to fight than others. And the binging, which still happens, but I'm more secretive about it, which is probably a bit more worse, there's a strange, isn't always, but there's like a strange high depending on when and where. But also, the thing is, this month, January, has been the worst month. It's been the slowest, and it's been, I don't know. It's like, why? And I felt so much frustration through this whole month. I mean, it started pretty well. And that goes for the YouTube channel. Bad starts this year. I've never known my videos lose views before. A huge drop. We finished the year with 66 subscribers. Now we're starting with 64 subscribers. And I hate these YouTubers these ones that teaching YouTubers how to get more subscribers. They're not actually teaching you to buy subscribers. They're teaching you to be more like Mr. Beast and fucking PewDiePie. And they actually play the algorithm really well. And they know how the algorithm works. They know how YouTube works. I mean, I mean, PewDiePie, he's had this thing where he will kill his channel dead. And he does it like when something new comes along, the next big thing comes along. Like, remember when he did Minecraft videos and he finished doing Minecraft videos and it's like, oh, I'm going to have to kill my whole channel. His channel was still there. But he just got rid of it and came back. Each time, just kills the channel and brings it back. And it's like the whole thing, like when the copper thing was going off and all that stuff. He lay low for a while till it was all resolved. You know, if he doesn't get monetized, if his videos aren't getting monetized, he'll lie low for a while and then brings things back. He brings so many videos. He drops so many videos all at once. There's no way I could do that. I mean, PewDiePie's got a whole team of people behind. This is it. When you've got, YouTube people now, we haven't got whole teams of editors and stuff behind us. If you're flying solo, and this is why, people like Roberto Blake is speaking for the people. I don't think, actually, I think Roberto Blake is speaking for business people on YouTube now. I don't know if he's speaking for the smaller creators anymore, but he has said in the past how if we want to be like Felix, we have to keep on doing the videos every single day and every single week, and we have to bring out the rubbishy videos, and we have to go back and do all the rest of it. I mean, the older YouTubers, the ones that I've been following for years, the ones that have been putting out the crapper videos recently and changing up the content, guess what they've just done recently? They've dropped videos quite recently being themselves like they used to be. And they are so good, those videos. I'm in the midst of watching a video from Ashens, and it's really good. They're just doing a job at the end of the day, and it's a bit of a struggle and a strife when you've got to put yourself out there. I mean, Kevin Chapman, it wouldn't surprise me if he's a millionaire within the next few years. Yes, good luck to him if he gets that way, because his channel seems to be going absolutely nuts now. He's got his production so polished. And when you watch his old videos, it's like, rough around the edges, and then I'd say it was like really, really rough around the edges. But the roughest video he did, was the one that starts off as they're leaving the house and they're going to Boston. That's one of the ones I saw that was kind of rough around the edges. It wasn't the first vlog they did, because they did ones further back. But it's strange because even YouTube, I'm seeing this when you go on to the channel. I'm not monetized, by the way. When you go onto this channel, you'll see a video. The best videos I've done will have been from, say, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Two of my favourite videos on this channel are the Tatton Park one, the Leyland Truck Museum one, the Centre Parks ones, and the this is the one that I liked. And the one where we go to Stockport Museum, the tunnels.